I'm Penny. I'm the founder and CEO of Petra Data Science, a company that I started in 2015. When I was working in the mining operations, it was quite common for things not to go to plan because of some sort of geotechnical problem. I invented a method to link the ore body to the downstream processes along the whole mining value chain. Conventionally, mining engineers and metallurgical engineers do their design and their planning with inputs that are highly variable. Most of the inputs come from the properties of the geology or the rock that's being used in that design, and that basically means that you can get quite a high level of uncertainty in that result. If you don't understand the geology, you don't know where the risks are to your plans. The more you understand that variability and how it's likely to affect your design, the more likely you are to be able to come up with a design that can actually be executed. When I started Petra, at that time the mining industry was not doing a great deal with its data, and we were one of the first companies to come out and start saying, commercially, you can do that. Proving that idea or that invention manually on a data set is actually quite relatively easy compared to proving it and getting it to work in a real mine, an operating mine where you have poor quality data. And so one of the big challenges we had was to develop algorithms to handle variable quality data. What started off in 2015 as a very manual process for a person to do has now been effectively automated by turning into software that runs that process extremely quickly using cloud computing. That means that it's now possible to get much more accurate models that can then be used for decisions across that mine value chain. Australia has been very successful in innovating in the mining sector. We just have this networking ability because we're not such a huge country. It actually can be an advantage because people know each other, and it ends up being like an ecosystem that is supportive of collaboration and in innovation and in inventing as well. It's a big high stakes game in mining, and so I always felt like it was a mission impossible. Like, you had very limited data and you expected to design something with 1 or 2% error. It just didn't add up. So being able to solve that fundamental problem through orebody learning is something that makes me happy. The best thing about what we do is that it really makes the professions of mining and metallurgical engineering and geology less stressful.